If you're considering moving to Clarksville, Tennessee in 2025 and you're wondering what the cost of living is really like, then this is the video for you. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Carla. I'm a local realtor with Benchmark Realty here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and it's officially spring of 2025 already, so I thought it was time to do an updated cost of living video so you can get an idea of what to expect here price-wise if you're moving here, considering moving here, or PCSing with the military. So let's get right into it. All right, so first things first, since I am a realtor, I'm going to start off with housing prices. So right now, as of spring of 2025, the average single family home is hovering around $340,000. Now that's average. I tend to use median prices because they tend to be a little bit more accurate. So if we're using median prices, it's around $320,000 for a single family home in Montgomery County, Clarksville, Tennessee. Average price for rent right now for a single family home is around $1,700 a month. And at the time of this recording, we are around 1,400 units or 1,400 homes on the market. So that's pretty decent, as opposed to, just give some comparison, when it was craziness from between 2020 and 2022 when the market was insane. We've had around 600 to 800 homes on the market for buyers to choose from, so inventory was super low. So to be around 1,400 homes now available is pretty decent. It could always be higher, but I'll take 1,400. Days on market is hovering around 30 days on market for existing home sales, and like I said, around 1,400 or so homes right now on the market. We are on 5.2 months of inventory supply, so more of a balanced market. Generally speaking, when you're talking whether a market is buyer's market versus seller's market, anything 4 months of supply and inventory or lower, it's going to be a seller's market. Anything 6 months of supply or higher is going to be a buyer's market, and anything between that 4 to 6 months is going to be more of a balanced market. So we're right in that middle ground of 5.2 months of inventory. So that's pretty good. Some houses are going right away with multiple offers, but some houses are sitting also, and buyers are getting great deals and getting incentives from the sellers and builders. Now, as far as fuel prices go, of course, it's going to depend on what part of town you're in and where you're getting your gas from. But on average, you can expect for regular unleaded gas, it's going to range between $2.40 a gallon to $2.80 a gallon. And as far as diesel fuel goes, it's ranging right now between $3.10 to $3.80 per gallon. All right, so now I'm going to get into some grocery prices for you so you have an idea of what to be expecting. I'm just going to use Walmart prices since pretty much everywhere has a Walmart, so you can kind of compare prices maybe where you're at currently. But you can also go to walmart.com and punch in your zip code and compare prices. And for us here in Clarksville, our zip code are 37040, 37042, and 37043. As far as the items I'm going to go over, I'm going to use great value here just to keep things as, apples to apples as much as possible. And on that note, I just wanted to say also that it's about to be strawberry time in Clarksville, and a lot of people love, it's a tradition, to go out to our local farms in May and June and pick their own strawberries. So definitely look into that if you're moving to the area, the strawberry farms. Speaking of eggs, if you are in the market for farm fresh eggs, you can expect to pay around $4 to $5 a dozen in the Clarksville area. If you are moving to Tennessee and wanting to get your own chicks or chickens in the Clarksville area, assuming you can find them because they sell out really quick. Average price is around $4 to $8 per chick. Well, she's more like a teenager now, but that's okay. She's growing. And something random I just thought of, since Christmas wasn't too long ago, I bought a live tree. I believe it was 7 feet tall, and at a local tree farm. And anything that's over 6 foot at this local tree farm was between $100 to $120 or so. So again, that was a local tree farm. And then one of our local tulip farms here, they are selling for spring tulips. You can come in and cut your own flowers at $2 a stem. And if you're looking to get a gym membership in Clarksville, we have lots of gyms to choose from. We have some of the big chains such as Gold's Gym, Planet Fitness, we have Crunch Gym, the YMCA, Clarksville Athletic Club, also known as, we call it the CAC, and other smaller boutique gyms to choose from. Of course, it's going to depend on price for which one you go to and what package you get and all those sort of things. But just as an example, I know Crunch Gym here, it's really popular, and they have a monthly membership of $10 a month up to $30 a month, depending on, how much you want included. And they also have a 7-day free trial. You can ask about that. I know they offer that. And as far as something like yoga classes, there's lots of yoga studios here in the area too. And a single drop-in yoga is going to be around $16 to $18 for a drop-in single class fee. But you can also get, punch cards, like a 10 punch card, which is $100, which is only $10 a class. But they also offer, many of them offer military discounts or student discounts, teachers or first responder discounts. So it's pretty reasonable price-wise, in my opinion. As far as public transportation goes, our bus fare here for the public transportation is $1.50 for your fare, but you also can get discounts if you are a student or if you're a senior. I believe it's free if you're a senior and if you're under 4 years old. And as far as movie theater prices, one of our major theaters here off Tiny Town Road is called Regal Theater, and you can expect to pay $18.99 for our regular adult movie ticket price, and it goes down from there. For seniors, it's $17.50 a ticket. For children, it is $16.50 a ticket, and then for military, it's $15.50 a ticket. And as far as college tuition goes, we do have our local university called Austin Peay State University. And if you're attending there as an in-state resident, you can expect to pay currently $303 per credit hour. So if you are taking a full load as an in-state tuition plus some fees, their website states that's around going to be around $4,500 per semester. That's of course not including any scholarships or anything like that. You can expect to pay around $4,500 per semester for 12 credit hours. Again, assuming you're getting that in-state tuition price. As far as overall cost of living, you can always go to a cost of living calculator and punch in where you're coming from and how it compares of the cost of living here in Clarksville. In my case, I used bankrate.com as an example. If you're earning $50,000 a year, where you're coming from, what you'd have to earn here in the Clarksville area to maintain the same quality of life, standard of living, right? If you're earning $50,000, say in the Southern California area, San Diego area, so I do have a lot of Californians that I work with that relocate from California to Tennessee. San Diego, if you're making around $50,000 a year, you'd only have to make around $32,000 a year to maintain the same quality of life in Clarksville, just as an example. So that's a huge decrease in cost of living. And as far as Dallas, Texas, or DFW area, if you're making around $50,000 there, you'd only have to make around $45,000 here. If you're PCSing with the military or moving with the military from the island of Oahu, from Hickam Air Force Base or Schofield Barracks, with the Army, if you're making $50,000 there, you'd only have to make $25,000 here in Clarksville. That's a huge 50% decrease to maintain the same quality of life and cost of living. If you're coming from Florida, I do have a lot of people I'm working with lately from Florida, relocating here from Tampa. If you're making $50,000 there, you'd only have to make around $47,000 to maintain the same quality of life here in Clarksville. If you're coming from Orlando making $50,000, you'd only have to make $48,000 a year here in Clarksville. Atlanta, you're making $50,000 there. In Atlanta, you'd only have to make around $48,000 a year here in Clarksville. If you're PCSing from Fort Lewis, McCord, Washington area for the military, and you're making $50,000 a year there, you'd only have to make around $36,000 a year here in Clarksville. Phoenix, again, $50,000 a year will be equivalent to having to earn around $43,000 a year here in Clarksville. Colorado Springs, you're PCSing from Colorado Springs, the Fort Carson area, making $50,000 a year there. You'd only have to make around $45,000 a year here in Clarksville. And Fort Bragg, my North Carolina folks, if you're PCSing from there, it's pretty much going to be equivalent. Around $50,000 in the Fayetteville, Fort Bragg area, North Carolina, will be around $50,000 here in the Clarksville area as far as cost of living comparisons goes. Hopefully that was helpful to kind of give you a better idea of what to expect. All right, everyone, I hope that you found this video helpful and gives you a better idea of what to expect price-wise if you're thinking of relocating to the Clarksville, Tennessee area. And if you did like this video, please give it a like or subscribe to my channel so you can be alerted for future content that I put out. And as always, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Clarksville real estate market, feel free to connect with me and we can jump on a call and see if it makes sense to work together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. What's your arm down?
I care, so you're gonna slip, bro.
Okay.
Go on my arm.
And if you are thinking about moving to Tennessee and getting your own chickens or something, let me think what I want to say. Or subscribe to my channel to see future content. Thank you so much. If you're relocating to the Clark, why am I crooked? Mhm. So, I hate Diet Coke. It's called Austin Peay State University. And even if you're new,